Hello, and so glad to have you join us on the Value Chain TV News Update. I am Kabir Lowell with the news. And on the Value Chain TV News Update, we start with minimum wage in Katsina, where the Katsina State Chairman of the Nigerian Labour Congress NLC, Hussein Amisu, has voiced displeasure over the state government's delay in implementing the new minimum wage despite the expiration of the agreed negotiation deadline. Hussein Amisu stated that the decision to embark on strike action aligns with the directive from the Nigerian Labour Congress national leadership following the resolution made during the National Executive Council meeting NEC in Port Harcourt. In this report, Value Chain's TV correspondent Chad Moses takes to street to gauge the public reactions as the Katsina NLC threatens an indefinite strike over the issue. The report.
Following the NLC December 1st ultimatum given to state government to begin the implementation of the 70,000 naira minimum wage, Katsina State NLC chapter has promised to embark on an indefinite strike if the state government fails to pay. Value Chain TV is out here on the streets of Abuja to find out from Abuja residents if NLC Katsina State should be followed suit by other NLC chapters across the state.
The ultimatum given by Nigerian Labour Congress on the increment of what's that, the 70,000 for the minimum wage, it's a no-brainer. Look at what's going on. A litre of fuel is 1,200 now. Increasing it to 70,000 or more, it's a no-brainer. This should have been done a long time ago. And we don't want to see that as one of those promises made by politicians just to win elections. But aside that, this is, if you have respect for human dignity and for humanity, you should know that people are suffering. How can a basic civil servant be any less than 70,000? What can 70,000 get you now? 70,000 naira can't even fuel your tank, your car tank for some cars, right? It's a no-brainer. So it's a right step in the right direction if Katsina State is going to go on an indefinite strike. I think everywhere should shut down, because if they're all going as if everything is okay, then they might think, oh, it's not getting to us like that. What is 70,000 naira? This is December, and with what's going on now with the whole borrowing of the federal government, dollar is still, the valuation of the naira is still going to happen, even more this Christmas. So please, if that is what is going to enforce them to increase or make due to the promises they made to Nigerians, to increase it to 70. Even the core members, I heard they also wanted to include, but up to now it has not been implemented. Yet, if that is a right step in the right direction, I think it's a thing to go. Yeah,
I think since Katsina State is trying to go on strike, it's in essence to compel the government to actually do their bidding. So I feel that other states should also follow suit to get the government to actually listen to them, because it seems in this country, it's only when you go on strike that you get the attention of the government. So if going on strike is going to help solve the problem, then why not?
Presently, the whole country is in a menace. Everyone is feeling the economic instability already. 70,000 minimum wage is not too much for workers. So not to talk of the if you want to even go into the economy now, talking about food for instance, food now is not something anybody can walk up to. Like an average Nigerian now can barely feed 2 times. I'm not saying 3 times, I mean 2 times. So other states are supposed to join hands, because out of 36 states, only few are representing. 70,000 is not a money in this our present economy. So I encourage other states to join hands with the other states, because so that we can alleviate at least to some extent this could help out.
Haven't heard from Nigerians if this move from Katsina State NLC chapter will compel the state government into action, then it is a right step in the right direction, urging and saying that other states should also follow suit. For Value Chain TV, Chad Moses reporting.
Now to petroleum matters. Dangote Petroleum Refinery has announced a reduction in the price of premium motor spirit PMS, also known as petrol, from 990 naira to 970 naira per litre. This was revealed in a statement by Group Chief Branding and Communications Officer Anthony Chijina. Anthony Chijina described the price reduction as a gesture of gratitude to Nigerians for their support in the refinery's journey to becoming operational. Moving now to economic matters, a total of 9,000 youths in Niger Delta have acquired entrepreneurship skills in Livewire program of the Shell Petroleum Development Company of Nigeria Limited, SPDC, since it was introduced in year 2003 as part of effort to boost employment opportunities among the people aged between 18 to 35 years. The recipients were trained and supported with startup grants and business mentorship, enabling them to launch their own businesses and become employers of labor. Shell's media relations manager Gladys Afem Anadu said in a statement that the latest training sponsored by SPDC joint venture, which includes the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited NNPCL, Total Energies and Nigerian Ayib Oil Company, involve 1,000 young entrepreneurs from host communities in Rivers State, Bayelsa, and Delta States. Now to business news. Corporate Affairs Commission (CAC) has announced the removal of companies that failed to file their annual returns for the past 10 years from its register. In a statement, the Commission disclosed that these companies were dissolved effective from the date of publication following their non-compliance with statutory requirement. The statement added that the action comes over 3 months after CAC issued a warning to the affected entities. It also emphasized that engaging in any transaction with dissolved company is illegal. Still on the Value Chain TV news update, the federal government, through the Ministry of Agriculture, Food Security and Fenaco Getula Vargas, FDV of Brazil, have signed Memorandum of Understanding MOU to advance private sector's development in fertilizer production, hybrid seed technology, and agricultural finance. The MOU is aimed basically at boosting agribusiness in all 774 local government areas of Nigeria between now and year 2029. In a release issued by the State House Director and Information and Public Relations, Abiodun Olujoji, said the MOU was signed on behalf of the government by the Permanent Secretary of FMAFS, Temitope Fashedima, and the President of FDV, Professor Carlos Ivan Leon, in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, on the sidelines of the G20 Leadership Summit. Now to NCDMB matters. Industry leaders, ministers of the Federal Republic, National Assembly members, as well as oil and gas stakeholders are confirmed to attend the 2024 edition of the Practical Nigerian Content Conference and exhibition scheduled for the first week of December at the magnificent Nigerian Content Tour, Yenogwa, Bayelsa State. Our correspondent, Ese Ufoma, has the details.
The theme of the event is Deepening the Next Frontier for Nigerian Content Implementation, and it will be the 13th edition of the annual conference and exhibition, a signature event hosted by the Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board in partnership with DMG Events. According to the program, PNC 2024 will start on Monday, December 2nd, 2024, with a golf tourney at the Henry Seraki Golf and Country Club, Yenogwa, and a welcome reception in the evening to be hosted by Coleman Wires and Cables at the newly opened Best Western Hotel, Swali, Yenogwa. The formal opening ceremony will begin at 9 a.m. on Tuesday, with speeches by the Executive Secretary of the NCDMB, Engineer Felix Omashola Ogbe, and goodwill messages by the Chief Executive Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, NUPRC, Engineer Gbenga Komalafe, the Chief Executive Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, NMDPRA, Engineer Farouk Ahmed, and the Group Chief Executive Officer, Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, Mr. Mele Kolo Kiari, amongst others. For Value Chain TV, S.A. Ufoma, reporting.
The Managing Director and CEO Asset Management Company of Nigeria, AMCON, Benga Alade, has urged judiciary to expedite the adjudication of AMCON-related cases within 60 to 90-day timeframe stipulated by AMCON Act. Speaking at a stakeholders retreat with Senate Committee on Banking, Insurance and Other Financial Institutions, Benga Alade remarked that judicial support is crucial in addressing AMCON's extensive backlog of over 3,000 cases. He further emphasized that recovering billions of naira in outstanding debt is crucial to corporation's success, noting that despite 14 years of existence, AMCON still owed massive loans in its portfolio, estimated at around 5 trillion naira, with a significant portion of the debt owned to the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN. And with that, we conclude the Value Chain TV News Update. I am Kabir Lowell. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media handles for more news, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Bye for now.